should be live. Hi, hi. I don't know why there's no sound, but anyway, we'll figure that out. Hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid, and am I Cryptic Hybrid? I didn't seem very convincing. Yes, I'm Cryptic Hybrid, and this is today's live stream. It's what is Wednesday, hump day, December 1st, not 2nd, December 1st, 2021, and it's actually, if you didn't know, and you probably didn't, because you know why would you? It's Romania's National Day, so this is a legal holiday over here. And there's like military parades and people, you know, get time off. But you know, I've never been in a situation where I get time off or stuff like this because I've never really worked for companies or, you know, for anyone here in Romania, except for one thing, which, you know what, I'm gonna mention that if we get to like I don't know, 25 supporters on locals, then I'm going to tell you about my 2-week stint as a game tester for Electronic Arts. You're very hard to hear. Okay, let me just check really quick. Why am I hard to hear? Why am I hard to hear? What's going on? Maybe because Wait. Huh. Hard to hear. 1 second, let me just listen to this as well. Hello? Can I hear myself? Wait. Huh. Hard to hear. 1 second, let me just... Why can't I hear myself? Wait, 1 second. Let's exit the game. And how the fuck can I hear myself? How do I do that? Wait. Settings. Broadcast settings. No, audio. Cable output. Default. I might want to lower the game music. I'm not even hearing the game music. Oh, sorry. My bad. I apologize. Thank you for telling me. I know what the problem is. So okay, let me tell you what happened. Sorry. So the game is off, right? I know what happened. Sorry. So and I know why I can't hear any sounds. So what happened? I was playing with my dog, and she. Okay, now I should hear myself. So I was playing with my dog, and we were playing with a tennis ball, and I threw the tennis ball, and it hit my microphone, and it like the microphone like just flipped a little bit on its arm. Okay, now I should be hearing stuff. Hopefully, we'll see. There we go. Okay. Let me lower. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. So hopefully you can hear me fine now. So yeah. So I there we go. So I hit the microphone. And it flipped on the arm. So I had to like readjust it. But in order to readjust it, I needed to take out the cable. So when I took out the cable, my Windows just set something else for the speakers, which I know it sounds weird, but that's what it did, because I had the like other speakers selected instead of the default, which are like my headphones. But anyway, you should be fine now. Hopefully you can confirm that everyone's fine, that you can hear me and everything else. Let me just check really quick if there's anything else in the sound part. That's the recording device. That should be it, right? Let me just hear myself as well. That's me hearing myself. Yeah, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Well, I can hear myself. All right. So that's what happened. That's what happened with that. It's you know what? I've also had a little bit of beer, so actually I'm fine. I'm not really affected by that. I've just had a little bit of Heineken, which I don't usually have because I'm not a big drinker, but my father brought me a beer, and I want to be nice and have some. All right, so this is Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. It's Romania's National Day, and we are going to play some more Hero of the Kingdom, The Lost Tales 2, which is a pretty casual game. There we go. It's a pretty casual adventure game where you go around, you have like some strength, which is kind of like your I don't know, like stamina, and you eat, you forage, you know, take out resources, you fight enemies. You don't really fight them, you just click on them. As long as you have the required stats, you can fight enemies and you know, and win. It's again, it's a very casual game that you can pick up at any point in time. It's easy to understand and to start playing. It's just easy to, you know, go away and, you know, come back to it. You don't have to. It doesn't require a big investment. So when did the Romania? Okay, so technically the Romania that we have today was formed, let's say, during World War II, because Romania was bigger before World War II, but because of some stupid and well, you can see like coercion and treaties and stuff like that, we actually gave away without actually fighting, which is very interesting if you look at it. Romania gave away part of its territory to Russia in the early parts of World War II. So before Germany attacked Russia, so we were in an alliance with Germany, and Germany was in an alliance with Russia. The Ribbentrop-Molotov treaty, I believe, secret. Well, it was kind of a secret treaty, and Germany asked us to give Russia part of our territory, and we just gave it to them. And now that part of that former part of Romania is Moldova, the Republic of Moldova. But yeah, so the country that you see right now, it's you know, it was formed during World War II, but our national day comes from the unification of Romania with Transylvania at the end of World War I. So December 1st, 1918, that's when Transylvania was united with Romania, with the other parts that were Romania, and that's how the country was formed. Again, we're a bit smaller now because of giving up Moldova, but you know, that's what happened. So yeah, that's why we have it on December 1st, because that was the unification between Romania and yes. So Moldova was part of Romania from before, I think from before Transylvania came into the country, before it was united, which was the Versailles Treaty, I believe, right? I think the Versailles Treaty might have included that. I'm not really 100% sure. No, it wasn't the Versailles. I think it's something else. I don't remember. I know some history, but I don't remember everything. But yeah, so Moldova was part of, well, Moldova was actually, so how Romania started, there were multiple like countries in this region, and we had Wallachia, which for us, for Romanians, it was just like Țara Românească, which literally translates into the Romanian country. But in English, it was known as Wallachia. So it was Wallachia, it was Moldova. Transylvania was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Now, in the 19th century, Moldova and Wallachia united in a very weird way. If you think about it, they literally they had elections, and they both elected the same president. And of course, you know, it was kind of like a sneaky way to unite the two countries, but of course it was all done like under the guise of like France and the UK, who kind of gave the permission for that to happen. So yeah, yes. So Moldova is next to Ukraine, so it wasn't really a Ukraine back then. It was part of Russia, like when it was all Russia when we gave away that part of Moldova to Russia. It was all Russia back then. Yeah, it was all Russia. But yeah. So and Moldova got its independence from the USSR in '91, I believe, together with with all the other countries. But yeah, so Moldova was part of Romania. But anyway, that's that's the history lesson for today. I mean, history is very interesting. I would definitely recommend everyone be more, to like go more in depth into history, especially 19th century and 20th century, because that's when a lot of things that have accelerated and have become great problems today, that's when they kind of started to some extent, or so yeah. What's the current government in Romania then? What do you mean? So no, we're a constitutional republic right now, and we have it's well, the current government is made up of three parties. It's the National Socialist, well, the Social Democrats, PSD, Partidul Social Democrat, so Social Democrats, PNL, which is the National Liberal Party, which is not liberal in the sense of United States liberal, because in Europe, liberal means like free market. It's more right wing, whereas in the United States, liberal means technically left wing at this point. But so that's the government between the Magyar Party, UDMR, Uniunea Democrată Maghiară din România, which is people who are of Hungarian descent. They have their own ethnic party in here. It's the Magyar Party, and they're in the government together with the Social Democrats and the National Liberals. Yes. No. No, they're not libertarian. So there's literally nothing libertarian about anything in Romania. I'm probably one of the few people who would actually be close to something of a libertarian in Romania. But there are people who would be close to that, to those ideas, to the libertarian ideas. But no. The liberal in Romania are just literally just center right wing. And when I say right wing, there's nothing really right wing about them, because they're not really nationalist. They're literally the only liberal part of them is that they're allegedly pro business. But other than that, they're just as bad as any socialist party. It's bullcrap. Like, we don't have any alternatives really here. So all the parties in here are literally just center left to center right. That's it. And the center right is literally just leftish also. So yeah, I mean, it's Europe. It's always going to be like, well, not always. It's very socialist here. Like usually, like European countries have very socialist parties by default. Yeah. So yeah, exactly that. Yeah, because I'm actually, well, for someone who doesn't live in the United States and has never been there, I'm quite a bit versed in what's going on in the United States. So yeah, I know that liberal is progressives, and like the Democrats are like liberal progressives. Well, I guess the progressives are part of the Democrats, kinda. And yeah, I would be more libertarian. So I actually have been introduced to the concept, so I've never heard of it. I was introduced to the concept of libertarian probably 3 years ago, 3 years ago, by Dave Smith, who's a comic, who's a comedian in New York. And since then, I've become... I'm pretty much like libertarian right now, and I'm going towards anarcho-capitalist because of the stuff that I've read that that was recommended by Dave Smith, and I really like him. I really like how he talks. I really like the way the way he puts like things forward. But let's also start again. I mean, I would really like to talk about all that stuff, and it would be really nice to do like a chat about all that. I'm really interested. Yeah, the only thing about that's great. I mean, the libertarian part, I mean, conservative, like, I struggle with the concepts, because if you actually like read about the left, right, conservative, liberal, libertarian, it's all like a wishy-washy mishmash, because like my ideas of what was left wing were put into question by reading Murray Rothbard just like a few weeks ago, because from his point of view, like old school liberals, which would be libertarians right now, they were left-wing because they, in his concept, left-wing meant to some extent like pro-freedom and anti-war and anti-state, whereas conservatives to him were always, for him conservatives were pro-old school statism, which was feudalism, which is very interesting. And it's very confusing to me, because for me it was always like left-wing since starting out, left-wing meant collectivism. So for me, like, if it's collectivist, then it's left-wing. If it's individualism, it's right-wing. And Murray Rothbard just kind of flipped the script on me. But yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah. 6 Supreme Court judges. Like, you know what? I don't know that much. Blah, blah, you know a lot more than me when it comes to Supreme Court judges. I don't know. I only know probably just, well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is dead, which, probably that's, God rest her soul, I guess. But I don't think she was a great person from what I've read about what she's done in her life. I just need, like, I know Brett Kavanaugh because it's funny. With the stuff that happened with him, and obviously, Amy something Barrett, Amy Amy something Barrett, I don't remember. And anyway, yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but it's also really interesting, because when it comes to the United States, its political system is more vibrant, I think. When it comes to Europe, it's literally just socialism everywhere. Like, you don't have any option. Okay, so by the way, let's getting back to the game. So just quick, we can go back and forth. So in Hero of the Kingdom, The Lost Tales 2, you play a princess. You're a princess, and you kind of go away on an adventure outside of the castle walls. What happens is that you get trapped outside of the city walls, outside of the castle, and you're trying to get back into the castle. Now, when you try to get back into the castle, you realize that the castle has been attacked by some sort of lizard monsters, and now we're trying to get back into the city and into our castle by attacking those lizard monsters that are all around the city. And in order to do that, we need to recruit pirates to help us fight those lizard monsters. And so far we've done really well. We got a new captain for some a pirate ship, Captain Black Rose, and in order for him to help us, he wants clothes. So we're gonna get to that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I really like this concept that I think Scott Greer mentioned it. It's the globalist American empire, which is basically what's happening everywhere around the world. Like, there's a trend, a culture that's being inculcated everywhere, and it's mainly pushed by, like, I wouldn't say, because it's not necessarily American, because it's like, but it is pushed by the American government for sure. Yeah, that's why it's everywhere. Like, if we got blue jeans, rap music, and I'm not gonna say, let's say something else, and let me think, and what, something that's like, okay, feminism. Let's say feminism. So if Romania got blue jeans, rap music, and feminism, those are all three things that are definitely pushed by the United States government through all of its proxies. But it's not only the United States government, it's also the UK government and France's government and Germany, and so, like, it's a whole, like, cabal of states. Yeah, but that's never gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read enough about, like, the ideas of the American Revolution and the forming of the United States. I really want to read Jefferson. I really want to read about, like, Jefferson's ideas. I would really like to read the Federalist Papers, because I really want to get the ideas of back then, but I don't think there's a need for a national government. Like, if I would rather get like smaller states, you know? Yeah. Well, that's good. Like, but that's the whole point, right, Warscar? That's what you want. You want people with as least amount of power over your life. That's everywhere. Like, that's the ideal everywhere. Okay, so we need to get this guy some boots and a coat, and I know who to get it from. I need to go here. That's what I think it's the most right thing to do. Just okay, I can get the boots. But how do I get the coat? 15 leather, wool, and flax. I think we need to get all those. I just think that's the idea. Yeah, exactly. Well, libertarianism technically it's like the ideas that I ascribe to is like private property. That's it. So as long as there's private property and it's respective and the non-aggression principle, then that's freedom. Anything else is just something else, but not freedom. Because those are the basics of what people need. And it really bothers me when I hear stuff like basic human rights. It's like, what the fuck does basic human rights mean? You know, like, to me, basic human rights means rights that would be applicable to every single human being that has existed on this planet since the beginning of time. Those would be basic human rights, not internet or housing or something like that. Because you're not just born into stuff, you know? Yes, well, no, they have multiple parties. I said that Romania's current government is formed by 3 parties, but we have multiple parties. We have more than that. Yeah, we also have the Uniunea. Well, it's like Uniunea Savas România, which is kind of like also kind of center-right-ish party, but it's just another socialist shit. Very pro-European, and they suck the cock of the EU like really badly. But anyway, that's another thing. All right, so I need to buy some stuff. Let's buy goods. I would really like to talk more about this. This is awesome. Yeah. Oh, I mean, in the United States is absurd. Like, in terms of party system, the United States is absolutely absurd. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I need more money. Wait, I need more money because I need to buy. So I have 1 leather. I need 5 leather. I mean, anyone who actually pays attention knows that if I don't know who said this. I remember Dave Smith mentioning it, but someone else said it. Maybe Scott Horton said it initially. Like, it was something like, whether you vote for like Obama or Mitt Romney, you still get Cheney, basically. Like, making fun of the fact that, whatever you vote, you're still gonna have the United States government, doing, killing people and going in other places outside the United States and doing shit, which is really funny to me. But it's also very true. It's also very, very true. Okay, 15. I need to sell some stuff. I need to sell some stuff to get the wool and the flax, because this guy is the tailor, and I think if I do the mission that he wants me to do, then I'll be able to also get a coat from him. It's really funny, the United States. I mean, the same thing here. Like, regardless of what you vote here, you get the same shit. So, same thing with the United States. And the United States is just funny because it's like 2 big parties. And, it's just, for someone from Europe, it's absurd. Of course, there's also, obviously the Libertarian Party. I'm just saying that the 2 big ones, right? But in here, it's just so silly to see that. All right, let's buy flax. Wait, how much is the flax? Oh, it's 40? Oh, that's so expensive. Okay, let's buy. Okay, I need a lot more. I mean, I can talk politics all day because it's a very interesting subject. And it's very interesting not because I want it to be interesting, because I don't want to talk about any like that. It's just the influence. Like, no one would be talking about politics if politics didn't have a huge influence on people's lives. Even people who say that, you know, they just do their own, it still affects them. It's more pervasive. Like if you're like, you know, you have a nice family, a nice job, and you know, you don't really care about stuff, like you don't vote or anything like that, you're still affected because the state like decides how much money they take from you each month from your revenue, or each year from your revenue, right? The state decides how much you are going to pay for electricity and gas and for cars and food and absolutely everything. So that's why it's a really, you know, a very big thing. Okay, I'm gonna sell the pearls because I need money. And how much is this? 11? No, I have 11. Oh, 10. Okay, I'm gonna sell. And this is what? A fang? Oh, a claw. You know what? I never used claws for anything, so I'm just gonna sell. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. No, wait. I'm gonna keep 7 claws. Let me sell some good. Okay, so definitely these, because I need money to purchase the flax and. Okay, so I need 15 flax. No, 20 flax, I think. Okay, I think that's it. It's really interesting. I mean, look at frickin' Biden. He's a senile man at this point. You know, it's crazy. Okay, 50. Okay, 20 flax. I need 20 flax. Yeah. And United States, like, politics are more lively than Romania. Like you should, like, the stuff you see here. It's just crazy. It's so absurd, and it doesn't matter. That's the whole thing. Well, like United States imperialism. I mean, you could go back a lot. Like just go back to the war. Like to the Mexico War, like in, I'm gonna say, like 1890 something, maybe, like back, like, no, when they got Puerto Rico, right? Like when the United States got Puerto Rico, like that was imperialism. So you can trace that back definitely to the 19th century. Like you can, like, Iraq and Afghanistan are just the latest, but you can go, because think about it, like when it comes to United States meddling in other states' affairs, and I'm not singling out the United States, I'm just saying them, we're talking about them specifically right now, but most countries did that. I'm not, you know, it's not the devil, the United States. The United States is just the latest who to do it the most. It's like the flagship of the you know, movement. But you can go back and, you know, World War II, World War One, definitely World War One was bullshit. Like Mexico War. I don't know much about the War of 1812, but maybe that would be a thing too. Of course, I agree as well. I agree, like everyone should just keep to themselves, but that's it, just have small communities and just keep for yourself. And what was George Washington? No, what did he say? Like no entanglements, like no, like trade with all, but no, something like that. And I really like those ideas. Like just do your own thing. Like there's plenty of things to do for your own people. You don't have to do anything outside. You don't have to go and get territory in Africa or territory in the Caribbean or territory in Alaska or territory. You don't have to, unless you want more power because you're power hungry, and that power is not related in any way to the well-being of your own people. You just want more power for yourself and for your dynasty. not for any actual good for the people. So yeah, that's why I'm also on the same, just isolationism. Just stay, do your own thing, focus on your people, you know, make sure that they have a good life, and not even that to some extent, because the state, I think it's way too powerful in general. I mean, again, I'm like, as I grow older and I read more and I progress more in my thinking, I'm probably gonna go like anarcho-capitalist in terms of ideas. But I know for the time being, it would be fine to have like states that have less power over their own people. That would be very nice, and that's everywhere. It's not. I'm not singling out any country. Every single government should have less power over their own people, because they're not doing stuff in their interest. It's never that. It's never that. Well, the thing is, well, socialism is only going to really work if the state has a lot of power over people. Capitalism does not require any like that. Like, if there was no state, there would be capitalism. Capitalism literally just means people trading freely and having property over things. There's nothing there's nothing that in capitalism that requires any sort of state, any sort of central authority. That, like, capitalism doesn't need any of that. By the way, like, this idea that we have capitalism in the world, that's just nowhere. We don't have capitalism anywhere in the world, which is really funny. That people say, like, you know, when people blame, or people say like late term, or like late stage capitalism. We don't have capitalism anywhere in the world at this point. Nowhere, anywhere, nowhere. Like, if you just take the money part, which is something that bothered me from the beginning. You don't have property over money. Over your own money, you don't have property of. So how the fuck can you say that it's capitalism when the medium of exchange is not your own property to have? It's absurd. You don't have private property. There's no such thing as private property right now. It's just an illusion because it's convenient for the state, for the idea of private property to still exist. But technically, any property can be taken away from you, you know, and that happens every time, like through taxation. Like, if you're taxed for your home, right? I mean, what does the state do that it requires you to pay them a tax every year for your house? It's your property, so how can you own something if every year you have to pay a tax for having use of that thing to a third party? Like, because if I buy a pen, it's the same thing. If I buy a pen right now, I don't have to pay anyone more than I pay for a pen. I buy it and I use it, and I don't have to pay anything else. That's it. The pen is mine. When you buy a house, no, that's not the thing. So I own the pen more than I own a house, or I own a pen more than I own money. I own a pen, and it's really funny to think about that, but that's the reality. I can own a pen more than I own a car, because the car is taxed and so on and so forth. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you have property over something, no one can ask you to pay to use that thing. Right? Like, I have property over my own body. No one is asking me for money in order to use my own body. So I have actually property over my own body. Well, that's a little bit more. That's kind of going away as well with the laws about like laws in the Netherlands and stuff like that, where if you die, like, you have to opt out from being a donor, an organ donor, if you die. Yeah, and that's the same thing everywhere. It's not only US. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's double taxation too, right? Yeah. No, but yeah, it's absurd because think, like, with the gifting part, right? So if you okay, so let's say you make $10,000. You earn $10,000 through your hard work, and the government takes whatever you want, right? So you make $15,000 and the government taxes you 10,000. So sorry, 5,000, and you have 10,000, and you want to gift that, you gift those 10,000, that's taxed too. So your money is double taxed. So it doubled, the state double dips like crazy. And it's not only about like the percentages don't, okay, the percentages matter, but the concept of it is wrong. Like you shouldn't be taxed if you own something. If you own your labor, then your labor cannot be taxed. If you own your property cannot be taxed. If you own, you know, that's the whole thing of something. Yeah, it's absurd. Okay, wait. Okay, so let me finish. We still need a little bit of cash. Let's try to sell more stuff. Sorry, I know if anyone is disliking this, I'm sorry. I apologize. I know I need to play as well. I want to sell some stuff. Probably I'm gonna sell some, but no, that's not actually. At least eggs are cheap, but at least I have a lot of eggs. Let's sell a lot of them. Okay, because I need money in order to get that freaking flax. Come on. I need 20 flax. Okay, we need 3 more. 3 more flax. It's absurd. And by the way, that's everywhere. I'm not singling out a country, it's everywhere. Wait, let me see. I'm not gonna sell any weapons. Some tools. I don't have anything extra though. Sell goods. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? I can sell some wood. Firewood? I mean, I'm not using really much. Okay. That's 21. What else can I sell? Goods. No, I want to sell food. Let's see. I can sell the milk, or the fish. No, the fish I'm gonna keep because I want to. Okay, you know what? Actually, I should probably sell the fish because it's 10 gold. Let's sell the meat and some fish. All right, 81. Is 81 enough to buy the flax? Come on, let's see it. Buy goods. I need 1, 2, 3. Yes, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So, but by the way, for even watching, like in terms of economics and history, like if you wanna understand how fucked up the world is better, just read like Austrian economics, and I would definitely suggest you try a little bit of history, especially Ralph Raico, Great Leaders and Great Wars. That's a very eye-opening book. That. Also, maybe Wall Street and the Bolshevik Revolution by Sutton. That's also a very interesting book. You can see how internationally people have worked together in order to bring the Bolsheviks to power in Russia in before 1917 and to keep them in power after. And also another very interesting book, and it's a pretty short book. It's Myth of a Guilty Nation by I think it's Albert J. Nock. That's another really it's like if you read like some of those things, you will be very distrustful of your government and all governments in the world at this point in time. All right, we got him. We managed to find the materials the tailor needs. Oh, I didn't need that. Well. Okay, well, I paid a lot of money. How can I reward you? Well, the tailor could not pay us the full price of the materials, but... Okay, so he gave us 500, okay. But he promised that if we need tailoring services, see, he would give us a discount. Okay, now, can I... See, coat, I knew it. Welcome back, how can I help you? I need a coat, man, I need a coat for a pirate. The tailor can sew a nice captain's coat. But of course he won't do it for free. The only things he lacks are furs and pearls. Oh, and I sold the pearls. Okay, so I have the fur, but I don't have the pearl. Okay, I can buy 2 pearls. And he gave us 500, so I have enough money. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and like when it comes to Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's triple dipping exactly, because you get taxed. So you work, you get taxed on the money that you make. Then you buy a product from a company, and that company is taxed on the money that they got from you, which is like it's a racket. But don't feel bad for the corporations, because they have a privileged life when it comes to in the economy of the country and the world. Companies have it, like especially big companies have it really good. Like you, me, anyone as a citizen, you are screwed. Like in terms of economics, companies have it really well, because they can, like, some big companies are too big to fail and will never fail. You can fail as a person. You can literally be thrown on the street and have nothing nothing to your property, and nothing to your name, while companies have it super easy. They can be bailed out, banks especially, but it doesn't have to be banks. It could be, it could be like airway, like air companies, air travel companies. Could be railway companies. Could be car manufacturers. Could be chip manufacturers. Doesn't matter. They have it well. You are screwed and this is everywhere. Again, I'm not singling out anyone. It's like any country. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. You are fucked as a citizen, or fucked in the sense that you are in the worst situation when it comes to economics, because you don't have a lot of options. Okay, so he's making the coat, which is good, and hopefully now the pirate is gonna help us. Yeah, income tax. Oh, by the way, if you want to read, it's really funny because I read 2 books from him. Something that's very it's very poignant and literal, and I really like it. It's not a long. It's like, I don't know, like maybe 120 pages. Maybe it's a very short book. It's the Income Tax, the Root of All Evil by Frank Chodorov. He's very anti-income tax. If you read him, I read another one of his books, Out of Step, and this guy is like, he really hates the income tax. Well, he's dead now, but he really hated the income tax when he was alive. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, but he doesn't. They don't even have to bypass the system. They can literally get money they can get loans with 0% interest. Literally. It's that easy for them. And not only that, they get loans like very easily and with really low interest rates, they get new money first. So when the United States Federal Reserve, which is a private, it's not an actual entity of the United States federal government, when the Federal Reserve makes money out of nothing, the banks get them first, and then the corporations get them second. So and regular citizens are the last one to get the new money, which makes them the most affected by the inflation. So they have it so good, it's insane. They have it so good. It's insane. Like to be a Google, to be a Pfizer, to be a General Electric, to be an AT&T, to be like, it's such an, to be Ford, to be a Tesla, to be a, like, okay, I know Tesla has had some problems, but at this point, and SpaceX too, it's like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna mention, I know, because I haven't looked into Tesla that much, or SpaceX in terms of their financials. I mean, they get a lot of government grants, which I don't agree with. But let's, even if you put those aside, like older companies, they have it so good. They have it so good to make so much money, and allegedly for their shareholders. Yeah. Well, the national, well, how it works, well, it's like the Federal Reserve just prints money out of nothing, and the United States federal government just spends more than they have, and that's it. That's how you rack up debt. But yeah, it's crazy. What's it now, like 20? I'm going to say between, it's either 23 or 27 trillion dollars Maybe it's 23. $23 trillion of debt. Hey, okay. So he's now a real pirate because he has clothes on, so that's good. Oh no, not another task. Come on, man. Repairs to the pirate ship are almost complete. Unfortunately, the sails are so damaged that new ones will have to be purchased. Well, don't you purchase them yourself? I need sails. Where the... Oh, the tailor. I'm gonna have to make some sails from the tailor. I mean... Okay. Sails, okay. Nice to see you again. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay. So I need flax. 12. Okay, I can buy that. Yeah. No, but another thing which is funny, because it's everywhere. The United States is just in a worse situation. Well, they're in a better situation because the US, the dollar is the like global reserve currency, but that's not gonna happen forever. Oh my God, when that's not gonna be a thing anymore, then the United States is really gonna go. It's gonna be very bad for people there, and I feel bad for them because it's not their fault for the vast majority of people there. They're not doing it, but the vast majority of countries have like a huge national debt, and they still do programs to increase that debt. It's like, no, just spend as much as you can. Spend as much as you tax. Cause that's it. The revenue that you get is all that you can have. But no, none do that. Alright, let's buy goods. Flax, I need 12. I believe 12 it was, right? Yeah. Oh, a war scar. If you're interested and you haven't read about that, something that I'm reading right now and I'm close to finishing it. It just took me a while because I'm reading pretty slowly. It's what the government has done with our money by Murray Rothbard. I really need to read a lot more Rothbard. I think I'm really liking the way he writes and the way he puts out ideas. I really need to read more Rothbard because I didn't read a lot from him. I read Anatomy of the State. I read I'm reading What Government Has Done with Our Money, and I read about egalitarianism as a revolt against nature. That's what I read about, from him. But I need to read more because he seems like a really cool guy, it's really sad that he died relatively early in '95. He was like maybe 65 or something. I don't know, 60, 65. He died early. It would have been nice to have Murray Rothbard for a longer time. From what I've read so far, it would have been nice to have him a longer period of time with us. But yeah. All right, let's get the sales. It would have been nice. But yeah, if you want to have a better idea of what's real and what's not in terms of economics and ethics too, ethics and economics and stuff, definitely Ludwig von Mises. He's like the standard bearer of Austrian economics. So him, Hayek probably, like Frederick August Hayek, Hayek, Hans Hermann Hoppe, who's still with us, who's alive. Ron Paul. I read one book from Ron Paul. I'm really interested to read more from him, and actually want to read from Rand Paul too, as his son. Although unfortunately Rand Paul is a bit more. I mean, I get what he's doing. He's more. He's just playing the field more. It's just. He's not his father. Let's just say that. No, but that's absurd too. Yeah. It's absurd. Oh, it's 28.4 trillion. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. No, it's just gonna get voted again. They're just gonna vote to raise the debt ceiling, which is absurd. Like, there should be no debt ceiling. There should be no debt. Like, that's the point. Okay, that should be all. The ship is like new. Yes, finally. Alright. Thank you. Now can you go and attack the harbor? On the mainland, how many men can we count on? Well, the captain is trying to come up with a plan to attack the city dock. It would be best if we attack together with the royal soldiers. It is up to me to convince the royal soldiers to fight together with pirates. Oh, alright. That might not be an easy task. See, I would really like to do more stuff on economics and like philosophy and ethics and also politics of today. It would be really nice. So, you know, if anyone wants to support me on locals, and you know, I could definitely do that, especially like in a smaller setting. It would be really nice to do more of that, and then, you know, put it out publicly, maybe. I don't know. Commander Fabian, your Royal Highness, what are the orders? Well, I want you to attack and befriend some pirates. I informed Commander Fabian that we are planning an attack on the city dock with the help of pirates. Captain Black rose and his men. We need the royal soldiers to attack the port from the bazaar at the same time. So we attack the lizard people from two areas. We kind of encircle them, right? Pirates? Can we really trust them? Not really. I assured the commander that the pirates are on our side. The signal to start the attack will be shot from the ship's cannons. I understand. We're going to prepare for an attack. Yeah. Well, the thing is, there is no personal money, right? Think about it. Like, national security, like, it's all a... Like, no one has money there. It's just pooled everywhere. Yeah. No, because like with the United States government, well, not only with that, it's easy because so when the U.S. needs money, when the federal government specifically needs money, they issue bonds, and the Federal Reserve buys the bonds, or the banks buy the bonds, and then the Federal Reserve counts the government's bonds as collateral, and then they allow banks to take more, to give out more loans based on the money, the bonds, the amount of money that they would get from bonds. And it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but that's what's going to happen. Like, you know, that's what's going to happen. Like, it's inevitable. The only, I mean, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say probably one of the only things that's keeping the United States federal government together in terms of the financials is the use of the US dollar as a reserve currency. Once that's not the case anymore, I think there's going to be a crash, and the United States federal government will be unable to fulfill its financial obligations, and it will go bankrupt, pretty much like Greece did. Except like a bigger scale, like an immensely bigger scale, immensely higher scale. Yeah. Yeah, but that means nothing. Yeah, but that means, like, the government shutdown, I mean, that's just theater. It doesn't mean anything, because you get shut down, but the people, like, the debt is still going high. And by the way, the GDP, that's another bullshit term. So the domestic product, that, I believe in its calculations, countries count the government spending. So and that's debt. So if part of the GDP is debt, then don't look at the GDP as a metric for anything. It's not a metric for anything at this point in time. It's just a metric of how much money is being spent, really. And that money could be savings, like your money, like the money that you make is money that you earn and then you spend, and that's, those are your savings that you spend. But also debt. So like the GDP is just a bullshit metric. Like it doesn't matter anymore. Like it's such a fake term. Like it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. GDP should be like out of the question. Like like that shouldn't even be like a thing that people worry about. You know, the captain demands that everyone involved in the attack on the city dock must be able to fight with a sword and be at full strength. When we land, we will all have to get involved in the fighting. Okay, so I require fighting with sword. Okay. Yeah. And then why do you close the drain? Yeah. Oh, but it like think about it. Like the cap should be this. You cannot like any other person should have the same situation like the government. If you don't have money, you cannot spend anything. You can borrow money, that's fine, right? Like that's possible. Like you as a person, any person, like any person on the planet technically can borrow money. The problem is that governments have a monopoly on the creation of money, because you, me, you know, like any of your friends, your family, when any of us don't have money, we can either not buy anything because we don't have money, or we have to borrow money from people willing to give us that money, right? Now, the government can print money. That's the thing. And that's the huge difference between people in the States. And as long as they can print money and I can't, then they're gonna be in a better position. Yeah. No, that's not gonna. That's like it's gonna be the more likely thing is that there's gonna be a collapse on anything, because it's just like, how can you repay? Just think about it. How can you repay $25 trillion? It's like that amount of debt is never going to be paid. That's just the reality of things. Fighting with a sword is much harder than fighting with a dagger. I still have to train. Okay. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, let me eat something then. Let's eat some berries, maybe? Yeah, it's never. That's the point. Like, it's never gonna be. Yeah. Like, just think about it. When has the United States government been on a surplus? 1 year. Give me 1 year when they were in the surplus in the last 20 years. I mean, no, it's crazy. And actually, there are countries in the world that have been on a surplus, but overall, if you take all the countries in the world, they have a huge national deficit. And huge means, you know, different things for different countries, because, but again, I wouldn't care about because the thing, something that I don't really agree with is like, the people say like, yeah, like debt is bad, but it also depends on how much it is compared to the GDP, right? And I'm thinking, no. GDP should not be a metric in your calculation. If you have $1 debt as a federal as a government, then you are in debt. Too much. $1 is too much. Not 10% of the GDP, not 15% of the GDP is fine. Oh, it's 40% of the GDP. That's still fine. It's 90% of the GDP. That's too much. Well, it's easy. Then increase the GDP, which means just spending, borrowing more money and spending more, and then the GDP increases. Or you get more people in the country, you flood the country with people, they spend more money wherever the fuck they get money from, and the GDP increases, and then you have a lower debt because the GDP has increased, but you still have a huge debt, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't like. I wouldn't praise the euro anyway. See, the only difference, well, not the only difference. The thing with the euro, it's the policy from the European Central Bank. I think it's less inflationary, I guess. than that of the Federal Reserve. But the Federal Reserve has on its side the fact that the U.S. is, you know, the global, like pretty much like the it's used everywhere, but like the global what's it called, not deposit. I'm blanking on the term right now. All right, so the captain demands that anyone. Okay, so I need to eat. Global reserve currency. Sorry, global reserve currency. So that's the thing with the dollar. But I wouldn't bet I wouldn't bet money on the euro because it's the same thing. So there's no difference. There's no huge difference between the euro and the United States dollar. It's the same thing. It's paper money that is backed by nothing, absolutely nothing, and it's just it's inflationary. It's just the inflation of the euro is just lower than that of other currencies. That's the only that's the biggest difference between the euro and other currencies. It's not inflated as much as other currencies, but that's just a temporary thing. Like, it doesn't mean that if the euro is not inflated much in the past 10 years, then the next 10 years is going to be better, you know? In the middle of nowhere. I mean, I would still like to be to some extent in civilization, but I would, you know, if I would move anywhere, it's sad. I don't know. I would. The advantage with the United States, I think, is that they have. There's still some advantage to the United States because they have. Oh, look, monsters. They have. You have states. You have states, and you know. There's still some states' rights that make sense, whereas over here we don't have anything like that. It's very centralized. We don't really have like much local autonomy, whereas in the United States there's there's more of that. Watch out! There are monsters on the dock. Kill them! Kill them all! Look at that! Look how many! Oh, fight! 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 I would move to New Hampshire, where like because they have the Free State project there, and that's a very good, because that's basically what's needed to some extent. Well, like what you need is communities of people who have similar ideas and have similar goals and are getting involved. Because if you have a town hall where 70% of the people agree to have the tax rate at 5%, then and generationally that's gonna be kept because people inculcate those ideas to their offspring, then you're gonna have a community where your taxes, your local taxes are 5%, whereas the federal government you don't have any power over the federal government, but on the locally on the state level, on the city, like county level, you have a lot of power. Like especially like you can vote for sheriffs, you can vote for I'm not a fan of democracy either, but it's at least there's more that people can do like locally in the United States than here. Here, the only thing here in Romania, for example, is that there's a lot of corruption still. Well, it's still gonna be a lot of corruption, so, and you can kind of just kind of do your own thing and just bribe some stuff, whatever, Lizardman, kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. If I could, I would definitely buy a nice house in the United States. I would like to move there. I mean, it's. I was going to make a. Oh, help is here. Yes, the guards. Okay. I really feel a kinship with the United States, especially like as I grow older. Because of the ideas, and not because of what the United States is now. It's because of the ideas of the founding of the United States, and which is limited government, federalism. Again, it's not perfect, but it was like, I mean, maybe happen here. I don't know. I have not read or have heard anyone around here, like in where I live, historically saying anything remotely resembling life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's not a thing. Like, it's like, you know, those ideas weren't even in their head, you know. So yeah, it's it's fantastic to me. That's why I'm always gonna have a soft spot for the United States because of that. How was your day? I mean, could have been better. Could have been better. I kind of didn't work that much today, but Princess Cassandra, yes, it's me. Okay. I didn't work that much today, but I am preparing a developer interview for tomorrow. So tomorrow it's gonna be 8 p.m. Central European time. When sorry, yes, 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m. Central European time. I'm gonna talk to Ian from Goloso Games about his new title, which is Inspector Waffle's Early Days. It's a retro adventure game that's going to be available for PC, consoles, and retro consoles too. So that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow I'm probably also going to play I Am Your President, which is, well, I'm going to play the prologue of I Am Your President, which is a simulator where you play a president, which is funny. Your Royal Highness. The soldiers clear the path between the bazaar and the dock. The pirates secure the dock itself. Our next step will be the East Gate. Commander Fabian will come with us and the soldiers will remain here to guard the bazaar. Nice! Okay, that's cool. Oh, by the way, unrelated to this, I have extended the period for the early Christmas code. So if you want to get free stuff, when I say free stuff, I mean get one free game of your choosing out of a list of like 50 games, and 1 free month of supporter tier on my locals community. You have a few more days, a few extra days to do that, because I have extended the code early Christmas until the 5th, I believe. No, it does not have a release date. It was just announced last week. We're gonna talk about it though. It doesn't have a release date as far as I know right now, but we're gonna talk about release date. It's probably gonna be sometime next year, but yes, we're gonna talk about that for sure. What did I want to do? I wanted to make something. Oh, I want to get some lures, some flies, buy goods. Yes, some lures. Yes, because I want to fish everything in these places. So that's going to happen, and yeah. By the way, Warscar, I saw you signing up, so thank you for becoming a member. Just take advantage. You don't have to pay, by the way. So if you use the code Early Christmas, you get 1 month off, and you can unsubscribe afterwards. So it doesn't cost a thing. You literally get 1 month free and the game. So it's well, of course, the idea of that, I'm not gonna lie, it's for people to be convinced, like, yeah, I'm gonna stay on. But yeah, it is a special offer. I've used my some of the money that I got from people donating. I used them to get some stuff. So I have a lot of games for giveaways. So yeah, early Christmas. It's a simple code. Okay, okay, let's eat some fish. Because I do have, and I want to bake some more fish. I need to get some salt, but let's get the fish here. And we got the pearl, which is good. We got the pearl. Anything else here? No. Anything else here? Okay, let's get. Oh no, it's fine. By the way, I appreciate you being there. I'm not pushing you or anything like that. I'm just saying that if you want to take advantage of that, and again, you don't have to pay anything. You can get the free game. There's no no bad feelings or anything like that. I just it would be really nice to get more people in, and I really want to give games away. I don't know. It's because it's Christmas is special because it's also my birthday, obviously. And as I grow older, I enjoy more and more giving, like buying stuff for people or giving presents to people. Like I never really, I don't really get that much joy from buying stuff for myself, but I really feel good about like giving people stuff. It's especially like during the holidays. So yeah, so it's like it would be a nice feeling. Yeah, but you have to pay for the months. You like don't pay for the months. Like oh, my birthday is Christmas Day, December 25th, 2021. I am going to be 36 years old. I am an old man. I'm not that old actually. Ooh, I need a healing potion. I can make that. I can make a healing potion. What is it? You. Make a healing potion from berries, please. Do we have? No. What? Oh, I don't have flowers. Okay, make a healing potion from herbs. Yes. Okay, I can make. Oh, I can make more. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. So it's my birthday month. And it would be really cool to get more people to supporters on there. I was like, when I started my locals community, I was thinking, you know what, if I could get 25 people by the end of the year, then that's gonna be a decent sign that I can continue doing this for maybe another year and see how it goes. Because I'm really getting tight on money, and this really needs to pay off. Unless it's like not pay off in a huge way. My it's not like, oh, if I don't make $5,000 a month, then this bullshit. No, I'd really like to make $200 to $250 a month from all this. So, and I was thinking, and yeah, I'm far off my from that goal of 25 supporters. But yeah, on Christmas, yeah, I was born Wednesday. Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Christmas Day, Bucharest, December 25th, 1985. And back then there weren't ultrasounds here, and they didn't know. My mother, well, no one knew what they would have, and that's when my mom, saw that she had a boy, and apparently everyone at the hospital. So I was I think the first, at least I was the first boy to be born in the hospital on Christmas Day. At least on that Christmas. I don't think like in previous Christmases. And like my mom said that as soon as I was born, and the doctor told my mom that she had a boy, she told like congratulations, you have a boy, like you have to name him Christian. And they had actually a different name planned if I was a boy. They had like names for girls and boys. My parents, they had plans for both girl and boy names, and they didn't. And they had a different name picked out for if it was going to be a boy, and they didn't name me that. They named me Christian because I was born on Christmas. So that's how I got my name. Because of when I was born. And it's yeah. And it's funny because I'm not that religious, but I still soldier, what's the situation here? Yes, what is it? Only a handful of soldiers remain at the east gate. Their defense hangs in the balance. Lizardmen are powerful and more are coming. We arrived at the last minute. Commander Fabian will stay here and strengthen the defense. Okay. What actually happened here? I want to hear all the details. Okay. Alright, okay, we have a lot more stuff here. Alright, okay. Ooh, some eggs. I like some eggs, thank you. So there are no more lizardmen around here, so that's good. A crab here. Some eggs. Ooh, achievement, crabber. Aw, that's cute. That's adorable. What do we have? Oh, a box here. A crab here. Oh, and look, a pearl. Yes, thank you, pearl. Okay, let's see what we got. Frogs. Right? Oh, I can fish at least. You know what? I need to cook more fish because I need strength. Okay, let's eat one fish. Actually, two fish. Why not? There we go. So yeah, this is my birthday month. Although I'm not a teenage girl, so I don't have birthday months. I have birthdays. I don't want to talk to you. What? The smuggler doesn't want to talk to us. Oh, we need 75 reputation. Well, fame. Fame, reputation, what? Oh, I'm close. I have 71. What do you want? This is terrible. What am I going to do? What is it? Johan's house is destroyed, but worse, the lizardmen kidnapped his wife and children. No one knows why lizardmen kidnap people or where they keep them. So, wait, what? So you're not gonna tell me where they are? Please help me. The desperate woman no longer has anything to eat for her children. She desperately needs food. Oh, okay. Well, I have everything except flour. How do I get flour? Early Christmas. One word, early Christmas. I'm gonna type it. Just all capitals. Wait, well. Early. Oh, there we go. Early Christmas. There we go. That's the code. Early Christmas, and it should be. Yeah, and then I'm gonna contact you via email. So you can choose the game that you want. All right. So where do I get flour from? From you. Buy. No, that's salt. Flour. Where do I get flour from? Maybe the farmer, right? The farmer has flour? Buy food. He doesn't. Huh. So where do I get flour from? That's interesting. Okay, let's bake more fish. I have lots of fish, that's good. I mean, the fish, it's easy to make, and it, you know, you just need salt, and it gives you 10 strength. So that's really good. Okay, I need to buy flour from somewhere, and I no idea where from. Those are herbs, so no. This guy sells weapons. This guy tools. Okay, well, we're gonna see. Maybe we can find somewhere else to buy stuff from. We'll see. Wait a moment, I need help. What? This wounded soldier needs healing. Bandage. I don't have bandages either. Please. The beggar begs us for a piece of food. Oh, okay. He wants soup and bread. Okay, I can make the soup, I think. What do I need to make the soup? It was here, right? The soup, this guy? Yes. Okay, make soup. And the bread, I have to buy it. It's not... I think actually it wasn't that expensive. Maybe... How much is it? Oh, 10. It's not... Okay, no, it's fine. I got just one bread. It's not that bad, that big of a deal. Just one piece of bread. Alright, beggar. Thank you so much. Thank you. You don't want to talk? Well, that's not very nice. Why don't you want to talk? Princess, listen to what I found out. The lizardmen entered the city via the warehouse in this courtyard, so the attack came from inside the city. This is like that those movies, right? Like the horror movies. They're calling from inside the house. All right, well, that's fine. That's a restaurant. Okay, cool. So the attack came from inside the city. It is quite obvious the lizardmen arrived to the sewers. Someone will have to go into the sewers and find the source of this disaster. But that's not all. What do you mean? People have fled the upper part of the city, who fled the upper part of the city, say the situation there is even worse. Goblins rage in the streets, so not only lizardmen but also goblins. It is said that the curse fell on the city and that the curse was called to the city by the king himself. Something tells me that the wizard that we encountered at the beginning, who was very interested in the armor that our father, the king, had, he brought all this upon us. That's not possible. I don't believe that my father could have done anything, could have anything to do with this. I will find out for myself who or what caused the destruction in our city. Don't be afraid, Cassandra. We can do it together. Watch out, there's another lizardman in the courtyard. We have no choice. We have to go down into the sewers and stop these lizardmen. Commander Fabian will help us. Nice. Mine scanners. Oh really, mine scanners. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've covered the demo version of it. How do you like it? Oh, it's a really interesting game. I mean, it's dystopian, but yeah. I've covered, I think when it had like during the spring. Yeah. I definitely know it. Oh, by the way, actually, I'm gonna cover. I plan to cover another game from the same developer as Mind Scanners. He participated in quite a few jams, and he's done this series of games. That the tale in the outer something. Tales from the Outer something? I don't remember this. Sorry, I'm lacking on the outer Tales from the Outer something. Outer space? No, it's not outer space. It's outer zone. Outer zone. And I'm gonna cover another game from him. Yeah. It does take a little while to get used to it. Yes. Yeah. All right, lizard guy. Yeah, but yeah, Mindscan is really cool. It's a really cool concept. I like it. I like the demo, because that's all I played. Oh, another lizard. There's so many lizard men. Oh, this is a lizard chieftain. Ooh, and I need poison. Your poison run into my veins. Yes, Alice Cooper is not gonna help us here. Alright, Alice. Poison, I need you. Poison. Mushrooms? Yes. Let's make as many as possible, which is only 2, but you know. Antidote? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna make 1 antidote. Can I make more from sacks? No, I don't have enough sacks to do that. Alright, cool. Okay, we got a few potions. How many do we have? Okay, 3 health, 1 poison, 1 antidote, and 2 poison. Alright, hopefully they're gonna be enough for a little while at least. Cause okay, how much I need? 75 fame to talk to this guy. Okay. Alright, chieftain, die! 20 gold, nice. What's in here? Ooh, okay. Flour, which I need. Oh, and bandages. I need those bandages for the guy outside. Yeah, time flew by. Time flies when you're talking politics. There you go, my man. You're good as new, kinda. Well, thank you. I feel better now. Nice. Time flies when you're talking. Like, I would really do more of this. I would definitely do more stuff about just like, because the ideas matter the most, I think. If people get certain ideas and certain ideas are propagated and are embraced by people, things change. And but it's you know, you need the concept to be in people's minds. So that's why I like to, you know, talk about why it's wrong for, you know, you to be taxed, why it's unethical for this to happen, why it's not freedom if, you know, something like this happens, and so on and so forth. Uh-oh. Help. Okay. Lizard warrior. Oh, this must be the kidnapped. Oh, my sword broke. God damn it. Please help me. How can I help you? Save me and my children. Yeah, so she's definitely the wife of the guy outside. What's this? Locked gate. Please help me. We find. Oh, that's easy. I can get you out. I just need some. I just need some strength. I just need to eat some fish. Time flies. Time flies. Thank you. All right, that's 1. Oh, I need a sword. Okay, let's go buy a sword. Great. That's just what I want. More money. To spend more money. More money, more problems, you know? I wish I had enough money to have problems. Because I wouldn't have problems then. Because I'm the type of guy who you know, who doesn't have issues if I can help it. Well, to some extent, not there. It's not like I try to not get into trouble usually. Alright, die. Lizard dude. Oh, and look at this child here. Help. Imprisoned boy. Hey, you're out, little boy. Now where's your sister? Please find my sister. She managed to escape from the cage. Oh, really? But where did she go? So I need a key for this. Oh, come on, lizard warrior. Healing potion. Okay, I need some healing potion. I think I should go get more flowers. Healing flowers, right? Because I need those to make healing potions. I think those are the best ingredients I can get. These ones? Yes, healing flowers. Yes, okay, there we go. Because as you can see, I haven't harvested everything here. Okay, maybe more than one would be nice. Okay, 2. Okay, well that's something, I guess. Anything here? No. No. Before we leave, I don't recall it. What's it about? What's it about? Sorry, I'm blabbering. No, I don't think I know it. I don't recall, at least. Before we leave. I don't know it. Wait. I don't know. I wrote it down to look, but I don't know it. What genre? What it's about? Let's go back. Let's make some potions. I'm gonna need so many more potions though. And I don't have a lot of money, by the way. Make peelings from berries. No, sorry, from herbs. Okay, I can make 4. Okay, I made 4. That's good. I made 4 potions. Oh, I have 3 pearls. Okay, that's good at least. Actually, you know what? Since we have so many pearls, let's go make some more potions. Because I'm guessing we're gonna need more in the sewers. Civilization builder, huh? Interesting. Before we leave, civilization builder, interesting. So what you control like the it's like a city builder, or is it more like a turn-based like 4x strategy? Wait, okay, I'm gonna sell goods. Yes, sell. I'm gonna sell 2 of these. I'm gonna keep one of these golden fish, because who knows what I'm gonna need. Okay, sacks. Okay, I need these mushrooms. Poisonous mushroom. Do I find anything here? I'm just checking. Who knows? Maybe I could have found some. Okay, let's buy ingredients. I'm gonna buy, okay, these mushrooms. And 20 for the sack? Really? Really? Seriously? That's a lot. Okay. Poison. Yes. Let's make 4 of these. And antidote. Oh, 2. Okay. Okay. We okay. That's good. 4, 2, 4. Okay. I hope I don't need a lot. City builder. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nice. No. So okay. So no. Tomorrow there's gonna be two live events. So the stream is gonna start at 5. Well. Okay. 4 p.m. CET. So like 20 minutes before I started this stream today. I'm gonna do that, and then the interview is gonna be, you know, hours later. I'm gonna try to squeeze it. So tomorrow I want to do this. Tomorrow I want to playtest and record another video of an adventure game from the Adventure X Jam. By the way, I want to cover the game that's made by the developer of Mind Readers. No, not Mind Readers. What's it called? Mind Scanners. Sorry, Mind Scanners. Right. So that one, I'm gonna record that one. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna take my dog out. Oh, sorry, no. I'm gonna play test and record. Take my dog out. Eat. Live stream. Take my dog out again and do an interview. Those are the plans for tomorrow. If everything goes well. If everything goes well, I'm gonna do all those things, and if I manage to do all those things and you know, in a reasonable fashion, then it's gonna be a very good and productive day. Yes, that's the plan. Okay, lizard dude. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a live stream tomorrow, in addition to the interview. Look, some strange light comes from this room. What the hell is that? Somebody help me! Uh-oh, another lizard dude. Watch out, there's a big lizardman. Lizardman. Alright. Oh, see? I knew I needed more potions. Okay. I need to eat though. What kind of foods? Well, okay, so a lot of foods that I don't eat, but the easiest and most iconic food I would say here is something called meat, which literally just call like small ones, and it's minced meat that's fried on a barbecue, on a grill. So it's minced meat with usually pork and lamb. Well, yeah, usually pork and lamb, I guess, or pork and beef. So that's the biggest thing. We have like beans with what's it called? I don't know if the name in English. It's like, I don't know. We have some sausages here. We have sarmale, which is another kind of like it's something that's for the holidays. I don't like sarmale, by the way. So sarmale is basically a little food. You make them in like bulk, I guess, and it's rice with meat and like a few more vegetables in there, and it's all wrapped up in cabbage leaves, and you cook them, and that's how you eat them. And I don't like them because I don't like the taste of that combination. But that's, you know, something that we have, and you know, we have some fish over here, like some freshwater fish that we do. Yeah, there's quite a few stuff. You know, like obviously we do pigs and stuff. Yeah, it's but yeah, sarmale is the biggest thing, and meat. I like meat because they're minced meat. It's easy to eat, and you know, with mustard it's really nice. We found a portal from which enemies come to the city. None of us know how this thing appeared here or how it can be destroyed. We must find the priests from the temple. Okay. The way from the east gate is cluttered. How are we going to get to the temple? Well, I don't know. Maybe this person knows. Please free me. Oh, sorry. Okay, sure. Sorry. Well, thank you. You saved my life. Oh, all right. That's all. That's all. You're just gonna thank me? Give me one fame and just leave? Oh no. What's? Oh, okay. A torch. Oh, I'm probably gonna need more torches then. Oh, come on, an alligator? Oh, no, crocodile. Well, crocodile, it's not an alligator. They're two different things. And I need a spear. Ah, okay. Okay, so we need to go. We need to go back. I need a spear. Well, that's gonna be like 100 coin. Something like that. Which one is the spear? This one? This one, right? Yes, spear. 100. I told you it's 100. I'm also gonna get more salt because I want to cook more fish. Wow, I'm really running low on cash money. Well, on cash. Running low, but that's. I mean, I'll get more money. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can. So how much? Okay, I need 3 flour. I have 1. Okay, let's kill the alligator. I mean, that's a cliche, an alligator in the sewers, right? But, you know, what can you do? Ooh, I got 2 teeth. Oh, spiders again. Alright, spiders. It's a lurking spider. Oh, of course, I need, because I used up the torch, so I need to get another one. I should probably get like 2 torches just in case. 1 torch, 2 torches, 3 torches. You sell torches? No. Who sells torches? You? Yes, you. Okay, let's buy 2 of them just in case. There we go. 2 torches, and you know what? Since we're here, let's also get whatever's in this place. Some toads, probably. Well, frogs. There we go. Frogs and fish. Frogs and fishies. Ooh, 7. Nice. That's a lot. That's a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish. Okay. By the way, my dog came next to me now. Well, she came into the room, and now she's sitting, and I'm stroking her head because she's a good girl and she's nice and quiet. Although she hasn't been really listening to me these past few days. She's been naughty like that, but yeah, it's good. Dark Souls? Huh? I haven't really played much Dark Soul anything. What's the hardest game you've played recently? Huh. I mean, it's nothing Dark Souls like, because I don't really play much like that. Hardest game. Oh, I couldn't really tell you. Because I don't really play like games that are way to like get good, you know? I was going to say I don't. It was a strategy game, but I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry, I'm blanking. I just play so much stuff that it's like it's all a blur at this point in my life. Again, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm in my mid-30s. My brain is not what it used to be. I'm kidding. It's fine. No, I don't remember anything that was really difficult that I've played recently. Nothing that stands out that I can think of. I'm thinking, but I'm not really. Can't really. No, I don't know anything like really tough. Something that would really upset me. You know what I wanted? Oh, I don't remember the name of the game. Something that's really cool, and I would definitely recommend it. Oh, 1 second. 1 second, I need to alt tab. Sorry, I know you're not hearing any music right now, but that's by design. Let me just find a game, like it was some game, because I remember you asking me about games that I liked, like last week, and there was one game that I forgot the name of, but I actually liked, and I live streamed and I actually finished it. It's not a long game. Where is it? It was, what was the name? Come on, it wasn't. Oh, Nuclear Blaze. Yes, Nuclear Blaze. So, really cute game. It's not long. It's not expensive. It's like under $10. It's like probably like $8 maybe, $8 or $9. And it was a very refreshing experience for me in terms of the gameplay. It's and it's not a very, I mean, it's not a very difficult game. You can make it more difficult if you want, because you can increase the difficulty with certain you know, modifiers. It's a really cute game where you play a fireman, and the controls are nice. The visuals are absolutely stunning for a pixel art game, especially. I mean, I like pixel art a lot. This one like stands out even more, and it's very sweet. And it's not long. I mean, and you rescue cats, and it's really cute. And it kind of goes, like, the story is very nice. It has like a very decent pacing to it, which I like. Let's see, what's cheap here? Nothing. So nothing's cheap. From berries. I need... Oh, I need honey flower. Can I get some honey flowers, please? I don't think I found any honey flowers. I think I got all the honey flowers. Because these are night flowers. You know what? I'm gonna get those. I don't remember what they're used for, but they're... Oh, my sickle broke. Come on. That's just what I need. Tools breaking in the middle of the... Come on, man. Really? Oh, I have another sickle. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. I thought I needed to buy another sickle. Let me see here. Come on, where are you? Oh no, honey flowers. Okay, I didn't get honey flowers. Okay, so there were some. Here, cool. There we go. I can get these. Anything up here? Boxes? No. Oh, eggs. I saw eggs there, right? Yes. I got some eggs here. 4. Oh, come on. I don't have... Oh. Okay. Frogs? I mean, the frogs are good because I can make potions out of them. So that's good. I'm also gonna get more honey flowers. So yeah, Nuclear Blaze. It's definitely a game that I would recommend from this year. And it's again, it's not an expensive game. It's very nice. It's not a long game either. Depending on the... Obviously, depends on, you know, what you like to play. From berries. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. 5 potions. 5 freaking potions. That's what we need. That's what we need. Lots of potions. Because in the sewers, there's lots and lots of threats. Alright, another one bites the dust. Who are you? Hold on, daughter, we will save you. Oh, the daughter of the... Okay, cool. How do we... Oh, we have the key, cool. And now we can save and do the mission. Thank you. The girl managed to escape the lizardman and hid in the cellar. Fortunately, we found her in time. Alright, what are you hiding in here? Oh, okay. Some leather? And you? A huge rat. It didn't look that big. Let's do the mission back here. Wait. Actually, let's look around and let's go out. Ooh, okay. And here? Oh. Another one. Okay. A rat. Jesus. Freaking rat. What else do we have? Oh, another lizard dude. Ooh, potions! Thank you for the potions. 8. Okay. Just eat more fish. You know, when in doubt in this game, eat more cooked fish. Alright, you're dead. Stock. What's this? Porcelain statuette. Oh, and nice, some flowers. I need those for potions. Alright, cool. Oh, and we're here. Oh, that's nice. We went all the way... Okay, you. Okay, desperate woman, here's your food. Alright, thank you, you're very kind. Of course I am. I'm the princess. We are glad that we were able to help. The desperate woman gives us a statue as a reward and quickly goes to cook something for her children. So we got another statuette. Can I sell the statues or no? Alright, Johan, here's your family back. We bring home Johan's wife and children. The family is very happy and greets us warmly. Aw, I don't even know how to thank you. Well, some cash reward would be nice. Or, you know what, just, you know, locals, join locals. cryptichybrid.locals.com. It's important that the whole family is fine. Their damaged house is now the bigger problem. Oh, I have to repair the house too now? Johan's house is in dire need of repairs. Oh, come on. Okay, I need lumber and nails. Okay, how much lumber? 4 and 2 nails. Okay, let's see. Maybe they're not that expensive. 2 nails? Oh, I don't have money. Oopsie. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sell a... I guess I'm gonna sell, Pearl, I guess. That's all I have, right? No, I did not play that game. I know of it, but I didn't play My Friend Pedro. It looked like a really cool game, though. But I haven't played it now. I did not get a chance to play it. It looked cool. It looked fun, like old school fun. But I didn't play it now. The shooter with the banana, right? That's my friend Pedro, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I need 2 of these and 4. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I'm the princess, so of course I'm gonna help my peasants. Let's get to work. At least I don't have to do the work. I just gave them the materials. Great job. Oh, thank you. Alright, you don't want anything else? You're fine? Okay. Yeah, why not play it? Why not? Yeah. The smuggler? Okay, so now he should want to talk to us. Wait, who are you? The smuggler's name is Hector, and he seems to need help with something. Well, okay, Hector? I need a little help. Smuggler Hector has arranged a shipment from the pirates. He arranged it with Captain Hobson, but Captain Hobson doesn't have a crew anymore. Oh, the specs. Oh, I have a really old computer at this point. So I have a. So this is, you know, built by me. Well, it's not a big deal because it's not a big deal to just build it. It's funny. Like the case that I have, it's an old case that I got for review while I was writing for Tech Connect magazine, and it's a Cubitech like a aluminum ATX like a mid tower case, which I don't remember the name of it, but it's just but the specs, yeah, I have a Core i5 3470, which is an Ivy bridge, so it's a very old 4-core 4-thread 3.4 gigahertz base, 3.7 I think, or 3.8. I think 3.8 boost. So it's a 4-core Core i5 Ivy bridge. I think it's like from 5 years ago at this point. More 5? No, more than 5. I think at this point. More than 5. I have 8 gigs of RAM only. Well, I have 8 gigs of RAM. I have a GeForce GTX 970, which I'm very proud of because it's a great card. And it's probably the card that I've been the most happy with, like with its performance, and how it performed, and for how long it performed well. I have, I don't know, what else would you like to know? No sound cards, just the sound card like on the motherboard, which the motherboard is like a cheap Gigabyte Z77 UD4, and I have like a couple of SSDs in there and a couple of hard drives. That's nothing much. I have an old PC. I would get a whole new PC if I get enough supporters on. I would really like to get a new PC eventually, but yeah, I don't have anything. I have a real old PC, but it works pretty okay-ish, you know, for what I need. Is that you again? What do you want? I asked Hobson about the shipment for the smuggler Hector. Hobson knows what this is about, but since our last meeting didn't go so well, we need to regain his trust and add a small bribe. What? I'll have 200. 200 gold? What the hell can I sell for 200 gold? Maybe the statuettes? But maybe I need them for something else. I have no idea if they're part of like a quest. Alright, let's go inside here maybe? No, because there's nothing here, that's it. We definitely need that I have the... So what, really? Oh, okay. Well, I have a console, yeah. Yeah, I mean the console actually, like especially recently, a console if you want to play games, it's a pretty decent offer. If you have a console to play games, I just I'm PC only really. I've only had one console in my life, and it was like a Chinese knockoff, like a kind of like an NES, I believe, knockoff. Well, kind of like that. well, Super NES knockoff, kinda, I think. And since then, I've been only PC. Yeah. I mean, the graphics card I got, I pay the most money out of any component, I think, ever on the card. But it was like 5 years ago at this point or something like that. But it's still a good card, and I've been mining with it too. I haven't mined in a while, but it actually was used for mining too. So, you know, it worked out okay-ish. Okay, we need to sell stuff. We need 200 gold to bribe Hobson. So let's find something. And today, by the way, it's like these days it's really bad if you want to buy a graphics card. It's really, really bad. It's crazy. It's crazy bad. What do we have here? Oh, some hey, lost crates and barrels. Can I sell you something? What do you want? I mean, some claws, I guess. 75. I need so much more money. I don't know where to get it from. Where can I get more cash money? I'm not gonna dig because there's probably nothing in there. Can I do more work for you? Oh no, not buy. I want to sell you. I want to sell you stuff, man. It's crazy, yes. Wow, that's crazy. No, it's insane. It's like and it's absurd, and it's probably not gonna go away until maybe I think things are probably not gonna stabilize until maybe, you know, mid next year or second half of next year. It's just like, if you don't have to buy anything, especially a graphics card, I'm not thinking about anything else. If you don't have to buy a graphics card, I would not buy it. Like, cause the prices are absurd. It's just too much. It's like it's not worth it. I would not. Like, I couldn't for the life of me justify buying a graphics card right now, unless I really needed one. You know, if I really needed one, then sure. Like, if I didn't have any. But no, because it's just super expensive, absurdly expensive. I would not. No. And the thing is, because I wouldn't want like a crappy card either. Like, at the very least, I would maybe buy a 3060 Ti at the very least. Like, that would be the minimum performance level that I would want to get, probably. But that's still expensive. Yeah. No, I'm waiting. I'm probably, like, if I'm gonna do any purchases, it's probably going to be like second half of next year. Nothing. I'm not planning on buying anything just yet. Wait, can I sell some big fish? What I would like maybe would be to get more storage. So that's something that I really want to, because I want to. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So, So basically, you can mine coins, various coins or coins with your graphics card. There's also special chips, and you can also mine certain coins with your CPU. Actually, there's also a coin that you can mine with your hard drive, with the processor in your hard drive. With the control, well, not the control, it's like it's the processor of the hard drive. So you can get, so the stuff that I used an application, because I don't really like, you can like get like mining, like you can get like mining software for yourself, that kind of more low level stuff, or you can do like I did, and I used Kudo Miner, which is a very simple to use application, which you can choose what you mine with, like you would your graphics card. You can have multiple graphics cards, you can have one, you can overclock it when mining, you can choose your processor, and you can choose what coin to mine. It has multiple options, and this is like very easy for people who don't know. Like, I'm not like versed in coin mining, so I use that. I use Kudo Miner, and I mined Monero mostly Monero and a little bit of Ethereum, but that was like last year that I mined, and I converted everything. Like I got some money back, some money from that, not a lot, but and I converted it all in Satoshi, which is Bitcoin. So I used Kudo Miner because it was really easy to use. So because you can get other stuff. There's Honey Miner, I think, or Honey something, another application that will mine stuff for you. Like literally just you just turn it on and it works and it mines, and then you get stuff. Let me buy this after a while. Come on, more. But see, I'm gonna have to sell anyway. It's not like if you want to do like a farm, like a mining farm, that's a lot more complicated, because you would need like a PC. Ideally, you would use probably Linux. So it's it's a whole thing. Mining is just it's calculations that your graphics card, that a processor does in order to like kind of discover new coins, like the code for new coins, kind of like the chain of code for new coins. Mining. Okay, so it's just calculating the next. It uses mathematical formulas. So if your computer, your processor, literally do math, right? They do math in order to calculate let's say the address of a new coin. I'm not 100% like I don't know the intricacies of all that, but from what I understand, that's how it is. There's a formula to each chain for each coin, and you have to calculate that, and you can pool, you can mine, you can get more people into a mining pool. So a mining pool would be like multiple people mining like kind of at the same time, or and if they discover a coin together, then that the proceeds from that coin are distributed to all of them. So yeah, it's basically discovering new coin. That's how it is. Like you calculate, you do math, you calculate, and you discover new coins based on the algorithm that's the mathematical algorithm that the coin is based on. Technically, I think if anyone's like that's not how it is, then everyone's free to come on and explain to me. I'm not 100% just from what I understand, that's how it is. It calculates the address of another the formula for a new coin, but that's not for everything. So certain like for example tokens, they're just kind of created out of nothing, really. Like you can't, certain coins cannot be mined, certain tokens cannot be mined. Yeah, it is very interesting. But the most interesting thing about cryptocurrency for me, by far, is the fact that if you have a non-custodial wallet, and you can have that very easily, like you can just have one, like you can just install one, you can have literally you can have written a code for your wallet on a piece of paper, and that's your wallet. You have ownership of those coins. No one can take those coins from you. That's basically the gist of it. That's why I really like cryptocurrency, because you actually have ownership over the coins. And if you have ownership of the coins, that is a great thing. That's private property. We need more of that. So yes, that's why I like it. That's why I like it a lot. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to sell more stuff. I don't know what to sell though. It's crazy. Sell goods? I mean, I don't even know what to sell. Maybe the tar? Oil? Yeah, I thought I'm not gonna use oil. So right now I have one wallet for myself. Like I have like a non-custodial crypto.com wallet, and I also have some crypto on their custodial wallet on crypto.com. It's just one of the companies that are in the crypto space, and I really like them because they have a big offering when it comes to various services. So you can trade. They have an exchange, so you can trade coins. You can obviously buy, sell. You can well, obviously they have wallet. You can earn interest on coins, so you can like you do on a bank deposit. You deposit the coins on a certain term and you get an interest. And they have a card, a crypto card, together with Visa, which basically works like and it's a physical card. You can get it like a physical debit card that's used wherever Visa can be used, right? And you can choose whichever coin the card will use for payments, and you can change that like on the fly from the app, right? And you can pay anything with that card, and the crypto that you have and you chosen for transactions will be traded into the currency that you have to pay in, and that's how you pay for services or for anything. For like on the store, you can buy anything you want, and it's basically a card that works with cryptocurrency. But it doesn't pay in cryptocurrency necessarily, because like most services don't take cryptocurrency, so it just converts the required crypto in dollars, in euros, depending on where you buy stuff from. Like for example, for me, it would turn them into lei, which is a currency here, and the United States would turn into dollars, and so on and so forth. And Singaporean dollars if you're in Singapore, and other stuff. Okay, let me sell some goods. And I really like them, and I do want to get like a better card from them. I don't have a card yet from them. I could get like the red card from them, which is the second tier. And I want the next tier up, but I need to stake for 180 days 3,500 euros worth of Crow, which is one of their it's not one of their, it's their crypto token. So yeah, I don't have that kind of money to stake at this point, so I'm not getting any card just yet. But I have some cash on them, and I have deposited some Bitcoin with them. I have a little bit, it's a long-term investment for me. It's nothing that I'm gonna use anytime soon. I'm holding for now. I have I'm just focusing on Bitcoin specifically right now, but we'll see how things go. All right, I can't sell any tools. I need money. How the hell do I get more money? How the hell do I get more money? No. Well, there wasn't a huge drop. There was no huge drop this year. Last year there was a huge drop in February. So in February was the big drop where Ethereum was like $120, and I kicked myself for not getting any Ethereum, because if I had gotten Ethereum back then I would have become pretty rich. But no, this year has been pretty good. It's been on the upswing. It's been pretty high up. There hasn't been a big drop this year, actually. It's been good. It's been good this year. It's been pretty high. Like, what's it now? So for example, like, okay, so basic attention tokens, don't care for them. I get notifications for how Bitcoin goes. Like Bitcoin is like 57,800 probably right now, so it's good. Okay, How the hell do I get more money if I can't afford anything? I need 200. What the hell do I need to sell? Okay, you know what? Milk. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. I really don't. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna sell everything because I need 200. Okay. Sorry, fish. All right. Let's give him. Jesus. I hope I'm gonna get money back. Good. Let's forget about the old wrongs. Hobson is actually glad he could put aside the burden of command. For a long time he had been thinking about leaving the position of captain to someone younger. Aww. What do you mean, like, what do you mean, like Ethereum? Yeah, so yeah, last year in February, Ethereum went down to like $120 per coin, and Bitcoin went down to 4,000. Down from like 10,000, it went from to 4, and now it's like 57, 58,000, and or like I think last week or so it was like 60. It reached up to like 62 or $63,000, which is insane. Is it? It's in, like, just imagine, like, but Ethereum would be the biggest. Actually, Bitcoin too. Just imagine if you bought one Bitcoin, right? You went from 4,000 to 60,000 in just like it's crazy in a year and a half, and that's not like that's not inflation. Well, it is to some extent inflation. That's also like, you know, speculation too, but still. And I think Bitcoin is gonna increase even more, because if you look at, you know, the moves around, there's more and more companies who are buying into Bitcoin. Bitcoin has also become legal tender in one country. I don't remember which. It's not Venezuela. It's not Puerto Rico. It's Costa Rica maybe. I think it's a Central European. Central American country, I think. So that's a huge thing, and they bought like 100 Bitcoin recently. Again, they bought, like, the state has been buying Bitcoin. I don't know if it's Costa Rica. It's one. It's either South American or Central American country. That, and the fact that the buying part is a different thing, but the fact that Bitcoin is legal tender, it's a huge thing, which means that you can settle legal debt in the country with Bitcoin. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. No, but it's even better now. Like, if he didn't sell it for 40,000 and he kept it, he could sell now for like 57,000. So it's, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you know, but you know what? But he still got a lot of money. Like, if he bought at 800 and sell at 10K, that's still a huge increase. Yeah, it's not as big, but I mean, I would still consider it a good thing. All right, Hector lost contact with the smuggling den in the underground. Lizardmen or other monsters blocked the way. Hector's companions are in danger. Please find my companions, save them. Oh, okay. No, so my view is just like hold. Like, if you don't need money, just hold onto the Bitcoin, hold on for dear life, just hold. I think like 2-3 years down the line, maybe 5 years, I think it's gonna be a lot better. And, you know, and who knows, maybe you're not even going to sell it all. Maybe you're just gonna use the Bitcoin that you have as transactions, because it's gonna be, you know, so much more widely used in services. So maybe you could pay for, you know, like your groceries, or, you know, like for your internet and such. So I would hold no matter what. Well, not no matter what, but if you don't need the money, like if you don't need money, like in a like really in a desperate way, and you have some Bitcoin, just hold, just chillax, just hold it. You know, like, because it like I'm holding right now, and I put my I deposited my Bitcoin, which I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. I like very little, but I'll have a little bit. But I have it deposited and on on one of the crypto.com plans, and I get like 1.5% a year interest. So you know what? Why not? You know. No, it can go much higher than 150,000. I think it can go much higher than that. Because another thing about Bitcoin is that it's limited. So once it reaches 21 million and there's no more Bitcoin to mine, then that's it. So if people use Bitcoin more and more people adopt Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin is not being mined because it reached its hard limit, then you know the more it's used, then the higher demand for Bitcoin will be. So that's going to make its value even higher. So yeah, I think it can go higher than 150,000. I don't know how high, but I think it can go higher than that. I mean, it went from, well, it's not predictive. If you go from 0 to 63,000, doesn't mean that you're gonna go to 100,000 either. But it could go back to 0, right? But I don't know. I think it's gonna go higher. I'm hoping it's gonna go higher because I don't have a lot of money, so it'll be nice to get some cash. All right, I'm gonna use my torch. Oh, that's fine. But no, I'm just gonna hold for now. And again, my thing with cryptocurrency is that if the more adoption there is, then the more likely is that you're not going to be forced to use fiat currency in most of the transactions that you make. So maybe you're still going to be forced to pay your taxes through that, or certain things to the state. But if you can buy most products in cryptocurrency, and your cryptocurrency is in your wallet, and you have the passcode for it, and no one else has the passcode for it, and if you know, then I really like this idea because it's your money. Like, that's the whole point of it. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, I don't think it's gonna take the place of gold. I actually like gold too. Yeah. I wish I had gold too, because it's an expensive investment for me. But I mean, gold I think is always going to be, because gold actually has value. Money, Bitcoin technically doesn't. Same thing with any other cryptocurrency, and same thing with fiat currency. Gold is a commodity, so when there's no use for gold as money, you can still use it for other things, including you know, like, you can make things with it, even if it's just decoration or rings or or jewelry, or you can use it in electronics. So it's still a commodity. So that's always going to be, gold is always going to be better than any of that, because it's a commodity first, and that's how money usually starts. As a commodity, well, not usually. That's how every money starts, as a commodity, except for Bitcoin and stuff. But we live in a different era, and if I have to choose between fiat currency, which I have no control over, and the government can take my own money at any point in time and block access to my own money at any point in time that they wish. And between that and cryptocurrency, with me having my wallet and no one can hack into my can get into my wallet and take my money, then yeah, I'd rather have you know, cryptocurrency than that. I mean, ideally it would be gold. The best thing would be gold, but the second best thing would probably be cryptocurrency. And that's my. I think it's gonna grow as we progress, the use of cryptocurrency, and I'm for it. I'm for it for sure. All right, let's go a little bit higher. I don't think it's gonna take the place of. I mean, gold is always going to be there. It just depends on the world, how it progresses, and how bad things are gonna become with other currencies. Yeah. Well, but that's the thing. It's all perception, right? So I'm not saying that that's unrealistic, but sure, it's still, but it's still not something, you know, like it's gold has an intrinsic value. Now, in addition to that, gold has a value as as currency. Bitcoin only has the value as currency, as well, not as currency, as a medium of exchange. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it only relies on the one thing, whereas gold will always be commodity first, and then on top of the commodity is gonna have the demand as a medium of exchange. I'm not knocking any of them. It's just a different thing. It's okay. It's fine. But idolize, sure. Like in terms of perception, like Bitcoin can become a lot more valuable than gold can ever become, purely based on the fact that people want Bitcoin more than gold, right? Because that's basically the thing. Like if there's super high demand for something, the price is just gonna go high, like up and up and up. And that's not unusual. That's just technically what we call the free market, right? Supply and demand. So that's not unusual. The thing with gold is that the gold has a value that can never be denied, whereas cryptocurrency, if people stop wanting it, then stop wanting to use it, the value is going to go down to zero, whereas gold is always going to have value because it's always going to be used in something. I mean, technically gold also went from zero value to something because there was a time in history when we didn't use gold because we didn't even discover gold. But if we get back to that point, then we'll back to pre-civilization time, Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the big thing. Like the fact that they are used in production, then that's a huge thing too. Yeah. But again, that also is something to antidote. No, that's gonna impact the price of gold. The fact that it's also used in production, both gold and silver, yeah. And copper is the same thing. Oh, come on, I can only get one? Wow, I really don't have money. Oops, sorry, no. I really don't have money, so where the hell can I get money from? I need to sell some goods. Okay, I'm gonna sell some of these. Okay. I need some cash. Yeah, and of course, in terms of electronics, yeah, gold and silver are gonna be used more and more, so that's not gonna go away. I mean, the price of gold the value of gold, not the price, the value of gold could go down to zero when no one uses gold anymore and no one wants gold anymore. That's the only way of it getting to zero, I think. Whereas with cryptocurrency, people will just have to stop wanting to use it. So that's the downside, I guess, of wait, what the hell? No, I want to make a poison. Oh, I don't have. Oh, sorry, I don't have mushrooms. Sorry, I need more mushrooms. Sorry. Okay, sorry. There we go. Okay, that's two. But I'm not against cryptocurrency. I actually like cryptocurrency. Again, the biggest thing about it, I like the ownership side of cryptocurrency the most. The ownership, because when you had gold money, for example, or silver, doesn't matter, right? Like people actually had to steal to come to where you had the money and steal it from you physically. Right? Whereas right now, there's no more physicality. Like they could literally shut you off from anything, and that can happen at any point in time. Technically, with especially with banks, it's super easy. But with cryptocurrency, that's going to be more difficult as time goes by. Time progresses. You're going to have more control over. You can have your own wallet. It's going to be non-custodial. I mean, people can have non-custodial wallets already, so I think it's gonna be a lot better. Oh, come on, I need gunpowder. You know what? At this gunpowder thing, I think I'm gonna. Well, if I get gunpowder here, then I'm gonna blow that up. Okay, never mind. We didn't find the gunpowder. so probably we'll have to do a mission. Does anyone have gunpowder? Oh, see, okay, this guy will have some gunpowder. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end it here because it's been more than 2 hours and I really need to take my dog out, although she's been very, very nice and quiet. It's 7:40 here, so I really need to go. I just want to see real quick. I want to see if I want to see if like YouTube like destroyed something or anything like that. No, that's fine. Never mind. Sorry, I was checking like did YouTube just demonetize me for what I've been talking here about cryptocurrency and liberty and stuff? No, probably not. They didn't. But that was everyone. That was Hero of the Kingdom, The Lost Tales 2. I'm sorry for not doing more. I was kind of distracted by it, but I like the conversation, so that's not. We're probably going to play more because I do want to see what's going on in the city more. But tomorrow, the plan is for I'm Your President to play that. We're gonna play that, and we're gonna do an interview. We're gonna talk about Inspector Waffle's early days. If you have a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance, and you still want to play games on that thing, or you have a PC, you don't have to have necessarily. But if you have like a console that old, then then check out the interview because that's. It's going to be a game that's very retro in that regard, and it's going to work on Game Boy too, which is very interesting. And I want to talk with Ian about what other plans he has for on this retro side. Maybe other consoles, who knows? Maybe the Evercade, which is a pretty big thing. But for now, that was it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna take my dog out, and it's good. I feel energized. So thank you, Wordcar, especially for being here and chatting. I really like the exchange. It's very nice. And you know what? It's nice to find. Well, it's not that they're impossible to find, especially nowadays with the internet. I mean, so it's very nice to find a fellow libertarian. I'm not the type of to say like as long as you're not left-wing libertarian, which is not a thing, because can you really be left-wing if you're a libertarian and the principle is private property, and well, the private property part is the biggest problem, right, with leftism. But yeah, libertarians rise. I can't vote because I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm just taxed because the US government steals money from both me and you. It steals more money from you, but you can change to some extent that, just vote for the Libertarian Party. At least you have that option. And yeah, Mises Caucus rules. Shout out to Robbie the Fire. Who knows. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow for a new live stream. Thanks again for watching. And yeah, liberty, justice for all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Have an awesome day. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.